Sudiksha booked a flight with her. She's a college student.
So
she decided to go on vacation for spring break.
All right. So Sudiksha, who's a college student, how old is she?
She's 20.
So she's 20 years old. She's a college student, book a flight with a few friends. You know how many? 5 friends. Yes, spring break.
So they decided to go to the Republic Dominican.
Okay.
Okay. So
they've never okay, so let me ask you a question. Have they been there before? Or they've never been there before. Do you know?
No, they start in Republic Dominican.
All of them.
All of them. Yeah.
Okay, so okay.
Yeah, but that's not something anybody like. Oh yeah, have she been there before? No, but
well, then again, you know, it's an important question. You know why? Because I'm just saying here, who's to say that the friends or some of the friends have not been there before and actually know some people in the Dominican Republic? Because up until now, right, they don't know what's going on. They don't know what happened. She could have been set up. Something had to have been arranged, yeah, right? Maybe, right? Something had to have been arranged for her to get kidnapped. But that could be one of the possibilities as well. So this is why I asked him, like, well, have the friends been there before?
Yeah, so
you know what I mean? So we don't know. So
we can talk about the friends. They never
which that's an important question.
Exactly.
We can't.
Everybody's talking about that right
yeah,
now.
We cannot discard the friends. I mean, how can somebody? I mean, when you think about it, how can somebody who went to a vacation? She's only 20 years old with 5 friends, and she ended up being left behind by all of her friends while they knew she was drunk. And then you telling me the friends should not be questioned, like we should not look into the friends.
They focus on the guy she spent her last moment with. But she spent her last moment with all of them, to me.
Exactly, right?
All of them went to
the question is, how do you guys feel about leaving your friend behind who's only 20 years old? Okay, she's 20. Technically, she's not even legal to drink based on the law of the United States law. I know they're in the DR, but technically this would not be something that you would do in America, right? So they not only that she was clearly wasted, and you turn around and left her knowing she was wasted with some guy, and now you're not questioning the friends to figure out, okay, have y'all been there before? Like, the friends should be investigated as well. Okay, so basically, so now the friends are not being investigated. The only guy which actually would be somewhat of a suspect at that point, right? Well, which should be a suspect, right? And now he's off the hook. And he's off the hook based on what evidence, based on what information did they discover that they feel like he's not somebody that should be questioned, right? Like, based on what? Now, another thing is, like, you know the story more than I do, but I'm trying to analyze everything that's been said about this. This man talking about a story like they got caught by the wave. What, he passed out when he came to, she was gone or something?
Yeah, he was.
Yo, that's a lie, man. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. Because he's only using that because there's no way to prove that, right? So if you can't prove it, then if you can't prove he's lying, then you can't. You can't hold him accountable, because at the end of the day, it's a big ocean. So
he said he was trying to save her.
He was trying to save her. So hold on, let me.
And then he passed out, but I think he was trying to, like,
the guy was trying to do something to her.
Yes.
So she didn't want that.
Yes.
He forced himself to do something to her, and then
this whole thing
ended up unaliving the girl, and then he tossed her into the water.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened. There's no other. There's no other.
'Cause when he said
He was
pulled her from the back and trying to save her, and they were kissing in the beach.
Yeah, so he pretty
Something
much stole on
happened, yeah.
himself. He pretty much stole on himself. And also, how old was that guy? Do we know?
They're around the same age. They're around the same age.
Yeah, but the guy commit the murder, so he killed the chick. All right, we just gonna say it flat out because I know people like to say allegedly. Bro, listen, you gonna have to prove to me that you didn't do it. Because right now you are the only last person with a 20-year-old kid who was drunk, and you claim that things was happening between y'all, and all of a sudden the wave came through. So now these so-called authorities, what you need to go do within your investigation is to identify how was the weather around the time. How was the weather? Was there a lot of wind? Was around that time, was there waves? What was the distance?
It was like 4 a.m.
Doesn't matter. You can tell this technology right now that would tell you how the weather was around that time. Was there a lot of wind? How close were you to the water? And how long did it take you to report that? Something like this happened, right? Something major like this happened. How long did you take to report that this girl was missing, right? All this happened. So you trying to save the girl, all of a sudden you pass out and when you woke up, she gone? Did you save her?
But the thing is, he walked back by himself, stumbling. He walked back to the hotel by himself. So they showed you all of 4 of them going to the beach, right? And then a little bit after, like an hour after, he came back. The 2 girls came by themselves. And then after a couple hours, he came by himself.
Stumbling. And they could see him stumbling in the camera? Yep. All right, this is what happened. The girl fought for her life. The girl was fighting him.
The whole time.
The girl was fighting him the whole time, almost beat his behind. That's why he was stumbling.
And he got a squash, like.
Exactly, right? Exactly. So.
And people say.
Bro, this the thing. This the thing. So now this is when the American government should get involved. The American government should get involved into this. Because whenever you try to do these type of things to a woman, she's going to fight you. She's going to scratch you. And if you're a weak little bastard, then your behind's off course.
They should have given him a lie detector.
Well, the crazy thing is lie detector test they don't recognize that in court, according to what I heard, right? DNA test. They should do DNA test. They should do a DNA test. So it's a bruise, right? DNA test down there, so that way they'll know. Yeah, but at this point, this guy give them some dumb story, and they took the story. And you know why? This the thing, right? Didn't he get wired $60,000 right on the same day? So his parents got money to cover up. So
he called his parents.
Oh, somebody family, his family.
So he's that
same day, right? So his parents got money.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's break it down. Let's break it down, right?
By the way, he got a lawyer right away.
Yep, that's it, man. That man killed that little girl. That man killed that little girl, hands down.
And she was drunk too. So.
That man killed that. There ain't no allegedly, none of that. That man killed that little girl. That's that plain and simple, bro. So now this is what's wrong with the system. So now you're gonna have to go prove the fact that he killed her when everything is telling you he killed her. Why the heck you call your dad the same day? You call your dad the same day to send you $60,000, which in Dominican Republic, that's a whole lot of money. You got that on the same day. Most people in America don't have $60,000 cash on the same day. So you already knew what you did. You quickly call your dad to send you that money because you already know you're in trouble because you killed that girl. You give the authorities some dumb stories. The authorities are even dumber than you to even take your story, okay? They have not done a proper investigation because obviously your parents got money. So now guess what? This little girl is going to end up not having no justice, not even having a proper funeral because you got some scrawny little.
So it's like within 2 weeks, they wanted them to announce her death. Like
within 2 weeks?
Yeah, like right away. Like, why would you do that?
Well, let's put it this way. You don't ever know. Her parents they might reach out. So now, obviously, now the little boy got money. Little boy parents got money. Now that I'll say allegedly. Allegedly. You don't ever know. This is somebody might reach out and say, hey, listen, let me tell you something like this. This the situation right here. This is real. We're gonna shoot you like $2 million, $3 million, just close that case, whatever.
Too, because people are not gonna book no more.
Well, it don't matter, man. I don't care. Listen, at this point, it don't matter. There's an innocent little girl that's been unalive. I don't care. At this point, it don't matter who's. We need to figure out what happened to her. Yeah. That's what's wrong with society, man. It's all about money and reputation, this, and that. Listen, if you ain't want your name, what the hotel got to do with this? You got the films. That's all they want. They want the film. Give the films. Now, I would say this. Some of these people that have, I freaking blame the kid's parents too. That little girl parent. Why you got a 20-year-old kid? They're not old enough. Them kids don't know nothing. Y'all just let these kids be loose and do whatever. A 20-year-old kid should never be in the Dominican Republic. I don't care if she was going with her friends, this and that. That don't matter, bro. Like, you guys act like they don't know what's going on in this world. They don't know what's going on in society. Somebody right now might think, oh, well, you know, a 20-year-old kid is a kid. Man, them kids be like 25, still don't know nothing. Them kids don't know what's going on out here. Them kids don't know people are getting kidnapped out here left to right. Matter of fact, the parents don't know. Because some of these parents are extremely irresponsible. And you had to have been an irresponsible mother or dad for your kid to end up in the Dominican Republic to not know that she shouldn't be hanging with dudes, be getting drunk at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Exactly.
That means that you were an irresponsible parent and you failed that little girl. That's all it means. And you got a lot of people out here in this society. Yeah, they're not raising their kids. They're not. But then again, society set you up. The government set you up to fail your kids. They set you up because you can't even discipline your kids right these days. You can't discipline your kids. The moment you touch the kid, it's a problem, or the kid's going all kinds of stuff. They don't give the parents time to even raise their kid. These parents are having to work 2-3 jobs to make ends meet. Who's raising their kids at home? So when the kids get in, man, listen, let me stop, man. Hold on, man. Hey, listen, man, let me tell you something like this. You guys go ahead and subscribe right now because you already know, you see where your boy is at.